Good afternoon. How you guys doing today? I'm doing random sign readings, so this is just one of the ones that came up today. I typically do not do sign readings just because I don't like them. I just feel like we embody any of these energies at any time, so it doesn't really make sense for me to pick a sign. So I do this for the highest good, highest healing. Those who need to hear the messages the most, please take what resonates, leave what does not resonate. Do not force things to fit that do not fit. I say he or she, doesn't matter. We all have masculine and feminine energy. Now, with this energy here, there is something that has to do with either some type of manifestation that you've been working on, prayer. Like there's something here that it's like you're praying, you're wanting, you're asking, you're doing all of this, but at the same time there's like a contradictory energy that's attached. Okay, so good morning, Mumbles, how are you? So there's something here in regards to, again, like I was just saying, but there's vibrationally you have to match what it is that you're asking for. Okay, so you know, you want to be happy, you want to be joyous, you want happy, good things to happen to you, and you know, maybe vibrationally you're angry or you're sad, or you know, there's more like lower vibrational energy and you're wanting things that are of a higher vibration. It's going to be hard to match those frequencies together. So maybe find or think of something that helps shift your energy to something more positive. You know, like if you find yourself getting angry and you're just like ready to lose your shit, or you feel your vibration dropping, think of something that makes you laugh, you know. And it's not like, it's not for a quick fix or to avoid your feelings or avoid this or avoid that. It's more of a, you know, just kind of learning how to shift your mood, not allowing certain things or situations to consume your entire day. All right, it's just, okay, well, you know what, this is shitty, this happened, and I'm gonna shift and I'm gonna be happy for a little bit. You know, don't allow, everything just happens in a moment, and that's one moment that we allow to consume a day, a month, fucking years of our lives. So just try to do that, okay? And be careful about what it is that you're trying to manifest, okay? Make sure you are being authentic, make sure you're being nice and honest about your dealings, whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Because there's something here that it's like you're trying to manifest something, but it may not be like on the up and up. It might not be, maybe you're doing spell work, some type of magic to get what you want. And you know, good spells, okay. Spells for the highest good of everyone, okay. Black magic, santeria, brujeria, whatever it is that you're doing to manipulate others, you know, against their free will, not okay, not good. But there's something here, like there's something within yourself that you need to work on, okay? Like there's some type of toxic behavior that keeps you from having a healthy relationship. And maybe it's trying to manipulate people, maybe it's trying to charm people, you know, always like trying to I don't know the word I'm looking for, you know. It's just really being persuasive, okay? Not just, okay, well, this is what it is, you know, being direct, being honest. It's like, oh, well, you know, would you mind doing this for me if I blah, 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 you know, that type of thing. Like, don't have any ulterior motives. Be direct, be honest, be who you are. Because whatever this is, it's like maybe you've been online dating people, or you've been meeting people online, or just regular social media, and either you or somebody else is like, it's requiring some type of honesty. You know, I don't know if it's like emotional, like you want to be vulnerable, or vice versa, the other person needs to be vulnerable, but it's requiring someone to show that part of themselves. But there's somebody here wearing a mask. Again, this is somebody's lying. And it can be, again, you know, people get catfished all the time online. You know, you sign up for one thing and then you end up with something. You're like, wait, you're not the person I've been talking to. And you know, it's fucked up, but it happens. But there's something here, like there was some type of lie. So I don't know if you lied to this person. There was maybe you lied about the profile, whatever it is, but there's someone here that's very much in their heads obsessed about this, okay? And whatever it is that they lied about, It's either maybe they're not revealing their true emotions to you, or maybe they just are lying to you to get what it is that they want from you, which would make sense in the toxic behaviors and trying to persuade or charm people out of things that you should not probably have. So, you know, take what parts resonate for you, because they're showing me here again. Okay, there's a lot of lies. There's a lot of lying. All right. So something needs to happen here. Okay, so you know if you're a liar or if you're dealing with somebody that's a liar. All right, so whatever this is, whoever the fuck is the liar, you need to stop doing that, and you need to find out why it is that you're lying. You know, understand once you become an adult, there's really minimal to fear, you know, unless somebody's really physically beating the shit out of you or is like going to put a gun to your head and kill you for being honest. There's no reason not to be honest. You know, whatever this is, whatever this lie is, it's consuming somebody's mind. Like, they're not getting any peace, and that's something that really needs to change. Okay. Okay, so whatever it was that happened, maybe something happened and you're just like, you don't want to accept it, you're resisting it, like you don't want to believe that this is what it is, but you have to allow this. You have to go with the flow of this energy, because Spirit is saying this was something that it was meant to happen. This is what it is, and now I have this fucking card. Okay, so I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's you, but somebody here is doing magic. They're doing black magic, okay? And people do this for various fucking reasons. You know, they do it for hateful reasons, spiteful reasons, jealousy, like the list goes on and on and on. So if you're not the one doing the magic, you know, go get protection spells, go do cleansings, you know, do what you need to do to protect yourself on a spiritual level. All right. And everybody doesn't believe in black magic, and I say this all the time, and that's fine. You don't have to. The person that is doing the shit to you believes in it. So when you have little incidences, or you just have a terrible day and it's like, oh, everything fucking is shitty today, why the fuck is my day so bad and your days are normally good? It's people are interfering with your energy. They're trying to fuck up your life from whatever aspect they can grasp at. Okay. Sorry, Randy, is that an issue? So yeah, whatever that is here, but there's whatever this person is, it's like they might have lost touch with reality. And it sounds fucked up, and I'm sorry, but it's like they might be so obsessed about what it is that they want, or they're used to getting their way or charming their way into situations, you know, whatever it is. It's like there is something here where it's like a disconnect. Like there's disconnect, and that's why they're doing spell work, and they're using all of this to either get you back or get the other person back, or something's happening here. But the divine is intervening. Okay, like Spirit is intervening with this right now. So if you all right, so if you all right, Randy. So if you're the person who's been dating somebody and they have an ex or someone that is not ready to let them go, you know, maybe that's what this is. Or if you're with someone and you're not ready to let them go, it's like whatever it is, there's somebody here, it's you or this other person, but there is somebody here that is they're very disconnected, and it's like they're acting very irrational. So Spirit's intervening in this entire thing here, because there's deception, there's lies, there's a lot of fucking shit that even if it is you or it's the other person, like why would anybody want to deal with all of this shit? Like it doesn't make sense, because so there's somebody here who feels like there's another person that is their wish fulfillment, their dream come true, their everything under the sun. Okay, now and when people tend to feel this way, people tend to do a little bit more, they act fucking crazy, you know, because it's borderline, like they become obsessive. So whoever this is, if you really feel like somebody is your dream come true, this is really your person, then there's no need for spell work, there's no need for manipulation, there's no need for any of this, because that person is your person. They will come back to you no matter how far away you guys go, how long you don't talk, they will always come back to you. So there's no need for any of that. But if you're the person who feels like this is your person, and in reality this is not your person, you are causing delays in other people's lives and even your own life, and a plan that is supposed to be falling in place right now. So that is why if things are starting to go to shit for you, it's because spirit is intervening in what you're doing, because it's not supposed to happen. That's not your person. It's not meant for you. Okay, so whichever side of that you're on, that's yours. Because there's, again, Jesus Christ, there's so much, and like there's a lot of strong emotion, like there's so much fucking intense emotion here that this is crazy. And it's scary because this is like that obsessive, that jealous type of energy, that I will do anything to fucking have you and keep you energy, and nobody wants that. Like, I don't like that. Go the fuck away. Go away. But here there's someone who you have a very deep spiritual connection with. Okay, and like I said, for some of you, maybe this is your wish come true. This is your person. There's a lot of passion, and that's awesome, and that's great, and that's perfect for you. But on the flip side of this, if you are the person who is not the one that your spirit, that this is the spiritual connection with, and you don't want to let it go, you need to let it go. This is not healthy. This is toxic as hell. So, you know, however that is for you, but there was, again, whatever lies were fed or given, like somebody not revealing their emotions, not telling how they felt because they were so guarded, they feel like they sabotaged it. There's a lot of guilt associated with this. Like, they feel bad about not expressing themselves or not letting themselves, you know, speak the truth. And it's probably, you know, that's some self-work that needs to happen. Those are toxic behaviors that maybe they do this all the time. They sabotage, or they don't speak on their emotions, you know, and that's something that needs to be worked through. Others, maybe it's just they are very hot-headed and they overreact, and that's a toxic behavior that also needs to get worked through. But whatever this is, it's like there's there is whatever you've planted, you manifest. Like I said, there's prayers, there's things that you're trying to manifest that you keep going towards and working on, and maybe even going as far as doing spell work, because you know this is something that's meant for you. And like I said, spell work isn't bad. It's only bad if you're trying to manipulate other people's energy. You can't mess with people's free will. But this is definitely like, this is like your life purpose. Like, this person, this is definitely your person. Like, this is a wish fulfillment. Like, because they keep showing me wish fulfillment. They're showing me the spiritual connection. For some of you, this might even be your twin flame, because there's so much divine energy here that's trying to get this to happen. But there's also a lot of toxic energy that's like, it's like opposing energies. Okay, so if you still have toxic behaviors within you, and you're lying, manipulating, you know, hot-headed, all of these things that you know you probably go work on, and then you have this, which is the manifestation. This is the true love, the spiritual connection, the passion, the love, everything that you want. It's like they're opposing, okay, because it's not in alignment. The vibrations don't match. Okay, so this needs to get worked out. I don't know. And for, okay, so whoever this is, if you're doing black magic to try to keep somebody, you have to understand that this is, it's almost like a form of desperation. All right. And like I said, it's not for everybody, but if there's somebody here that's doing this, and they're doing it because they feel desperate, like they don't have any other way, there's no other way to go, and they're so emotionally overwhelmed that this is the only way they feel that they can get what it is that they want. Okay, because maybe their charming, slick ways haven't worked, or maybe they stopped working and now they're like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose everything. How the fuck do I fix this? You know, okay, so whoever this is, it's important for you to be careful to what you're listening to. Okay, especially when it comes to gossip, because you don't know the situation the other person had. Okay, so two people, they could be the best of friends, they could be enemies, they could have a falling out, there could be underlying jealous, all types of shit can happen between people, and no one will have any awareness of this. So when you're listening to people, having conversations with people, even entertaining the gossip, be careful about what you're choosing to believe. You know, what you're like, okay, you know what, that seems like it's true, this seems that, you know, be careful, especially when they're saying things, because sometimes, depending if they have ulterior motives, let's say if you have a boyfriend and you're friends with his female friend, her loyalty is to the boyfriend, not to you. So if you're friends with both of them, or however that's working, understand that they can say a million things, they can manipulate situations, especially if you're communicating with both of them. You have to be careful with what you're listening to, because she's always going to go for him because that's her friend. And it's the same if it was the other way around. Your friend will always go for you, like that. This is, well, you were my friend first type of energy. So please be careful with what you're choosing to believe, and whatever criticism, jealousies, terrible things you're hearing, do not always believe everything, because people come from hateful places and they just try to ruin things. Okay? All right. I can't make this shit up. So this is, again, there's somebody here that it's like they realize that they love you. So if you guys haven't been talking, or you guys been on a timeout, or this crazy magic shit's been going on that's been keeping you separate, whatever the hell is happening right now, they're coming back, okay? Whatever it is, there's like a lot of regretful energy, sorrowful energy, and like I said, somebody wants to express their emotions and it seems like they weren't expressing it before. And there might be something, again, that's coming to light, or something new that's going to be happening, and it could just be that, hey, I love you, that could be new and shocking. Even somebody actually admitting they care. But understand, whatever it is, it's like this person is disappointed that things did not go the way they planned it to. So I don't know if that's in the respects of the, hey, if my black magic spell didn't go the way I planned it to, or my dating you didn't go the way I planned, whatever that is they're very disappointed, because maybe they thought they had more time, maybe they thought everything was going to be okay. For some of you, there's you may have known this person when you were younger, maybe past life connection, but whatever it is, it's like you guys might trigger each other. Okay, so it's like, even if you're fighting, you're not disrespectful, you're not calling them bitch, asshole, motherfucker, whatever other names you could think of, you're not doing that. You try to basically keep it at whatever the debate is about and leave it there. You don't you basically try to work through it and find a solution for this, okay? And that's probably why you guys have this connection, or you feel like this is your twin or your person, because you guys are able to have this type of conversation and it not turn into I never want to see you again, or things blowing up, okay? And maybe this for some, like like you get butterflies, like the little puppy love feelings that you get. So maybe you guys have this type of emotion towards each other, and sometimes it takes not being together and spending time apart to really notice and see this, realize what it is that's wrong, because someone here was very detached. Sometimes you become so detached from your feelings that you don't realize you have genuine feelings for somebody, or you don't know how to express them. You just are so cold and shut off that when you actually start feeling again, you're like, huh, you know what? I really do like you. I do love you. I really do care. So, it really does catch you off guard sometimes. And again, this person triggers the shit out of you. Okay, whoever this is, it's like they trigger the living fuck out of you. And it's not terrible. It's not terrible. They trigger you to help you to heal. They trigger you to help you to see the things that need to be worked on. So don't be mad at them. Don't hate them. I have Sagittarius energy here. So again, they keep giving me there's like this is something that's fated, okay? Whatever is happening, it is happening as it's meant to. It's fate. It's meant to happen. So the divine is taking care of this. So if people have been doing black magic and delaying this, it's just allow it to be what it is, because spirit's not going to let that happen, okay? They're going to intervene in this. But understand, whatever it was, it's like whatever was planted and it was meant to grow, it's like somebody probably cut it off before it had the chance to grow into what it was meant to be. All right. And there's just like maybe that's what causes the conflict, because they're so detached, and they have to change that. They have to stop lying to themselves and saying, oh, well, I don't feel anything, I don't care, I don't this, when in reality there's a deep spiritual connection, there's a heart connection, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of respect, there's a fucking perfect relationship, basically is what I'm looking at. It's like a perfect relationship here. Okay, there's true love, there's fucking everything. I don't know what more a person would want. Stop being scared. You know, that's all I could say is like, you can't be guarded for your whole life. When you're guarded, you're pushing things away. It's like, yeah, you're pushing things that could be bad for you away, but you're also pushing things that are beneficial and, you know, are there to give you what it is that you want away. So you really have to find a balance. And if at any point in time you lied about any fucking thing, come clean now, okay? Doesn't matter if they're gonna find out, not gonna find out. It's easier, you know, to have a clean conscience and move forward than to sit there and be like, you know, I lied about 5 years ago about this, and you know, any day it could come back and bite me up. Don't do that. Just fucking say what you gotta say. If it ends, then it ends. If it doesn't, then great, you have a clear conscience. Just fucking find the balance in this, because there's, like I said, there was a lot of lies here, a lot of dishonesty that's just eating somebody away, and I feel like it's because they never expressed themselves. They never expressed how they truly felt, and there's a lot of there's just a lot of behaviors here that need to get changed. All right, let me see. So yeah, just please, please, please watch who you're trusting, watch who you're giving information to and getting it from, and make sure that just do cleansing, do protection, because whoever this is, somebody is not right. Like, they're just really not right. You know, and it's not like it's a bad thing. It's everybody goes through their shit. Everybody has their mental and emotional breakdowns, but some people don't know how to properly navigate through them. Okay. So whoever this person is, for some of you, again, this person might be overseas. And I don't know if it was this reading or the other reading, but there's somebody that's either they're traveling from overseas, but they might be from overseas. And this is going to be something that's very unexpected when it happens. So, you know, if right now you're like, oh, you're ready, whatever, it's going to get to the point where you're just like, I give up. I'm not even thinking about it. And it's like, here we are. Like, what the fuck? But again, they're just saying to get focused on what it is your intention is. You know, I don't know how often you're praying, if you're praying, your manifestations, whatever it is that you're doing. But, you know, I like to do it first thing in the morning. I set my intention, I set my focus. This is what I want. This is what I'm praying for. This is what I'm asking for. And it's like, that's the energy I want to put out. That's what I want to start my day with. So if you have any negativity attached to that, like I said, it's conflicting. It's conflicting. So see where the negativity is coming from. See, you know, maybe you don't believe it's going to happen. Why don't you believe it's going to happen? You know, maybe you don't believe this person loves you. Why don't you believe this person loves you? And if it's based on, well, maybe they never said it. Okay, but what were their actions? You know, did they show you? Did they do little things? Like, you know, there's ways to tell that somebody really cares about you, even if they don't say it. But it's nice to have the words to match the actions. But, you know, just really see where you're at and continue with your manifestations. And like I said, if you are doing spell work, just do it for the highest good. Don't do it to manipulate other people's energies, because whatever's meant to happen is going to happen. Okay, and if this is a divine union, because I really, as connected as this energy is, I feel like it is definitely a divine union, and it's something that's meant to happen, but you have to work through the toxicity. Okay, and I'm sorry, because some of this shit sounded crazy to me, but I hope it made sense to you guys, because when the ones that I get like this, I be like, I don't fucking know what the fuck I just said. But thank you guys. I love you guys. I truly hope that this gives you some idea of what the fuck's happening, because I'm lost. And I'll talk to you again soon. Have a good day.